to feed my sheep.
The Heavenly Father told Peter to feed my sheep. You said it is written. Where is it written?
It is written in all of the four Gospels.
What are the four Gospels?
I don't know. I'm asking my dad for help here.
The four Gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Yes, and it is shared in all of them. I don't know all the answers.
Well, you're saying that. Okay. Wait a minute. So when you left earlier, you went and asked him, and I went. Oh, because he was still on the phone earlier, and he was able to talk real quick.
Yeah, for a few seconds.
I mean, will he be able to get on the phone? I mean, or be able to talk to me, or would that be a bad idea or something? Because I don't want you to feel like this is a challenge or this is something that you are unprepared for. I mean, honestly, you being in that religion should be prepared, but this, I'm not against that. I understand that you're not, and what I'm saying is it okay that he be able to talk or handle?
No, he's on the phone a lot. So I just go in and peek in and see if he's off the phone or not. And he's back on.
Okay, so well, like as you see, I'm really asking just some basic questions, just like I was asking you earlier. If we're here to do the commandments and he here to judge, our heart, then wouldn't we have to, bring those 10 commandments out to the people in your 2 year process? I mean, when I asked you for them personally from you, you was only able to give me 5. But if you're out there and somebody else on the streets asks you, wouldn't you need to know those answers since Christ knew them?
I'll have my scriptures that I can immediately look them up.
I didn't have my scriptures neither, remember? And you could tell the way I even explained them to you. You knew I wasn't reading from the scriptures.
You've done your homework very well. A lot better than I have.
Well, the Bible itself says to study to show thyself approved, and not only that, I actually pray and ask for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. There's no point in me receiving anything with words or anything that I see in the walk of life if I don't even understand what's going on. If I have a blind eye to it, there's no point. I'm here to keep it clear. So me, with that being said, the New Testament to go behind it saying study to show thyself approved, I stay on my studies as much as I can. I'm not no hardcore, every single night make sure I do this amount of studying. I'm not saying that, that has to be done or should or shouldn't be done. I'm not saying that's where I come from. I'm just saying, I do keep what I get, what I receive, I understand it, and I enjoy what I receive. And that's the only reason it comes at my forefront sometimes at an instance, or I'm allowed to have it received in my forefront, because God can take any information out your brain at the instant and give it to you. And my daughter agree. but that's all I'm saying. I'm not like, I just pray that you don't take it like I was here to beat you up and everything. It's just that was the first time. Like I've encountered Mormons before, like I told you, and this is the first time I've heard about the 2 year thing, the journey.
So it's basically what we've been asked to do. And we want to follow all of our God's commandments.
You said, wait, earlier you said your president asked you, but he doesn't have authority over Christ, but Christ did give him the authority. Is that what you're saying?
He gives us God's commandments. And
Who does?
in President Thomas S. Monson, he gives us counsel.
He gives you guys his God commandments, the same 10 I just repeated, or more? I only thought it was 10 commandments.
No. There are 10 written commandments. When when I say commandments from him, it's more just instructions and guidance. And basically, whatever God has asked us to do is called a commandment. But it's not like a written word for word like the 10 Commandments.
So,
have you done anything to advance the work of Christ on the earth?
man, on where? On Halo?
No, but just
I've actually converted a couple people. Ask you, you play with UG Auxiliary, right?
say that again.
You play with UG Auxiliary, right? On our friends list.
No, I've seen his name on your friends list, but I haven't never spoken to him.
Okay. Well, he's the vice president in our clan, and I met him when we was in a whole nother clan. And once he met me and felt my energy and who I was, he was friends from that point on. And he's been watching all of my YouTube videos, and I'm telling you, when I say all of them, every last one of them. He's one of the first to always see them and let me know exactly what happens behind them. I mean, he watched every seconds on me, let me know what parts he's really into them. But he wasn't really into the Bible at first. He denounced his, churchhood when he was growing up because that stuff was a part of, his peoples are a part of the actual Illuminati family, and he was able to get away from that, and he's been turned on the Bible ever since. Period. So, I mean, that's one person alone. I'm not saying he's the only one, but I'm just saying if that's an example, that's a thorough one. And it's self-explanatory. If he actually get on, you can talk to him and just ask him. So, I mean, that's on Halo 4 myself. That's without traveling another state or, not having to push the power button. So when I heard the 2-year process where you can't even play with us, I'm like, whoa. I mean, look at what we're doing right now. Halo is on, and what are we doing?
I have a question, and I don't want you to take offense to it in any way, but how does watching your YouTube videos count as progressing God's work in the world?
Because people are watching. Observation, with a lot of things, become observation. If I watch somebody build a house, I learn how to build one. If I watch somebody actually build a TV, I'll learn how to build a TV, or at least know what it takes. I'm going to learn at least 1 or 2 things from the observation. I may not know every single thing the first time I watch, but if I continue to watch, if I watch again and again, I eventually get the message. So, observating some
videos lessons from the Preach My God manual.
Yeah, Bible only, man. I don't even make a video unless it's gonna have something to do with the Bible or some scriptures or something.
And
All of them. I have like 170 some videos. If you think any of them just have nothing to do with God or like was against His principles or something, you let me know. People do. Better believe it. It is YouTube. So it's one of the avenues that are available and that I know people will watch and observe. So I utilize it since it exists. If it didn't exist, I have to go through another route or something else. But it does, so I use it.
you should have your friend accelerate or exhilarate, yeah. Ask him to invite some missionaries to his house, and they can better share the gospel with him.
Do a better job than what I'm doing.
I don't want to insult you, but yes, they probably could because they have more experience than you or I. Much more experience.
How much experience do they have? And how much experience do I have?
I can't give you a specific amount like that. I don't possess that kind of.
Then how is your judgment that strong?
Because I know that they preach the word of God, and that is their whole purpose and mission.
Let me ask you a question then. What in this entire conversation did I preach that was not the word of God?
You didn't preach anything, but you were giving factual evidence.
So the answer is nothing. I've out of my tongue, out of this entire conversation, we've talked for over an hour already about this, and you're saying I haven't said nothing ill, no kind of sinful balance in my words, but your elders,
Full balance. No.
right? So but you're saying that we need to get some Mormons to help school my brother, who he agrees he's my brother now. Not only we're friends, we feel like we're brothers, and we actually take care of each other on certain things in different states. And you're saying that he does not he does not have the right guidance of God around him.
He may have the right guidance, but if he talks to the missionaries, he will get more answers and a
What?
better understanding.
Then how come when I talk to the ones that are out on the streets, they don't have answers? They're elder missionaries, right? What's higher than an elder?
Say that again?
I said the guys who out walk on the streets. You said they're out doing the missionary and they're elders. So what's higher than the elder? Who has more information than the elders? Because you agreed that the elders that walk around don't have all the information, and they walk around never with all the information. They don't even get sent out with all the information. So who are higher than the elders, and what is their class?
An elder, there aren't really specific ranks in our churches. Like, in my home ward, we have elders, but that's more of just a personal or an organized set in in our church or in our ward that handles specific business of that particular type.
So if
But
they
those
all are
elders,
elders, what makes you a ranked elder higher, or what stands you out to know more knowledge than another elder, or more prepared than another elder, if elder's the highest class?
the only really two different types of elders are a senior companion and a junior companion. And the senior companion is the one that's been out longer, and then he helps train and help the junior companion along.
How much
Just
longer?
because he's been out longer does not mean that he knows more.
So even though you got more work, that doesn't. You guys are admitting that being out there on the battlefield doesn't equate to increasing of knowledge. It doesn't mean he's increased in knowledge.
Oh, he will increase in knowledge if he's doing his, if he's
I'm not talking
embracing
about the if.
and
I'm saying what
trusting.
you are and saying. I'm saying what you just said. How do you explain a junior elder having more knowledge than a senior?
Because they might have a stronger testimony or
How does a stronger
better at
testimony?
studying. I can't go into all the specifics.
You can't go. Like, what do you mean by you can't?
I'm not a wordsmith.
A Mormon worksmith, or just what do you mean in general?
I'm not good with words. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay,
But
understood.
like, take this for example. Just because a mechanic. Okay, wait. Perfect example. Okay, I have a buddy, and he knows cars inside and out. I mean, he's been building them since he was a kid, and he doesn't take his car to a specific auto shop because he already knows that he has more experience and knowledge than the guys working there, even though they've been to school and actually gone to auto technician schools. But they still don't have the experience or just the total knowing what to do for that specific job as he does.
Okay. So at the end of the day, with all the information you just gave, no, I'm saying it, with all of that you just gave me, with all those examples, how does that equate to the fact that Gabe needs Mormons to come over there and speak to him a better gospel than I give him on the daily?
I'm not trying to say it's better or worse, but because from what you've shared, it's the same, but it's just sharing more with him.
It's the same, but what do they have more than? What am I lacking? You're saying that I'm lacking something with that, bro. You said that, and that's why you're saying you're trying not to insult me, but dryly you still are. What am I lacking? Because I'm here to do the service of God here. I'm not here to play. Yeah, I play games. I play Halo 4, but I'm going to talk the word of God first and foremost. As you seen, as soon as you said that whole religion thing come up, what did I do? Did I play the game anymore? What happened? As soon as you spoke it up, what did I do?
You have done nothing wrong. But there is always still more for you to learn.
What am I missing that they have, that you know that they have? So I can know it too and have it. What am I lacking? You say I'm lacking something. You can't be specific.
I never said that you were lacking anything.
If somebody has more, that means I'm lacking. That's exactly what that means. You said it. You dryly said it. You're not meaning to say it, but you said it.
I don't know what you were lacking. I don't have the inspiration.
Then how do you know that they do?